Welcome to On the Social Sofa, Episode 3, with me, Simon Denant, founder of newrisedigital.com. Each week, we bring you actionable and easy-to-use digital marketing ideas to help you grow your business online. So grab your favourite hot beverage, whether that's tea, coffee or hot chocolate, and let's get stuck into learning some new marketing tips that'll help you grow your business online this week. So this week, we're looking at information marketing. Basically, we're in the knowledge economy right now. We've been through, over the last 100 years, we've been through the Industrial Revolution, the technological revolution in the 1980s and 1990s, and then, of course, the Internet revolution came along, which connected us all around the world. And that has really grown into what we now know as the knowledge economy. So what has that got to do with your business, and more specifically, digital marketing of your business online? Well, the knowledge economy is things like ebooks, videos, which you're watching now, blogs, fact sheets, any information that you're delivering online as a business. And information marketing really is a way to add value to your customers before they purchase, during the purchase, and of course after the purchase. But more importantly, it provides a real way of showing your expert status, your authority, what you do well in your business, and it's very, very easy to do. You can do it in any industry, whether it's a product, service, software, whatever business you're actually running, you can use information to provide value and build trust between you and your potential new customers. Information marketing, you've probably downloaded many ebooks. Think of the reasons you might have downloaded an ebook. It might be an ebook such as the Twitter ebook that we give away on our website at newrisedigital.com. You can grab our Twitter ebook below this video, right? That's something that we think provides value to people on how to use Twitter a lot better for their business. And a simple free ebook shows that, all of the experience that we've got using Twitter over the last sort of 7 or 8 years, we've condensed that into the ebook so that you can better market yourself on Twitter too. So, something like a simple ebook or a simple download or even just a simple blog post can really add value to your customer and deliver them some information that and might be just simply in your head, and you write it down on a blog post or a Word document or a PDF document, however you want to deliver it, or a video like we're doing today, and share that with your customers. Educating your customers during the purchase funnel and the purchase decision when they're thinking about buying your product is really, really key, because your customer will have lots and lots and lots of questions that they might want to ask, and things like information and content and video, anything that you put out on your website can really help to answer those questions if you're not available. So websites are available 24/7. So having that content readily available on your website is really, really useful, and also make it easy to find. Don't bury it somewhere in the back end of your website. Make sure there's a very clear link on the front page of your website to something that they can download. Some examples of using information marketing, you could have case studies. So perhaps there's a good case study in your business where, I don't know, if you're a wedding planner or something, where the wedding's gone really, really well because you helped the bride choose a good dress, or you coordinated some colours well, or there was a specific era that you recommended. Those sort of things. Perhaps you could put into an ebook, and people could see those before they come to you as a business. And perhaps you could deliver those as downloads, so people can download them perhaps to their phone and have a look at them on the way to work. Read them, of course, and your branding's going to be there on that ebook, and a link to your website's going to be there on that ebook, and perhaps even your telephone number if you're a small business, and an email address. So when they actually come to buy a product, they'll think of you first, top of mind, simply because you're the person that appears to have the most knowledge. Now, some people will think about expert status as well, I haven't been in this business very long, I don't know a huge amount about the business. But when you're thinking about something like expert status in the information marketing field, what you've got to do is be looking at it in a relative measurement. As long as you know more than the person that's come to you for advice, then in their eyes, you're an expert. You don't have to be a professor with a PhD in your specific field to be an expert. People want simple, actionable information on how to do stuff and how to solve their challenge or problem as quickly as possible. And if you do that every day with your customers, you're probably the expert in your field. And also, if you're a local business, then providing information on your website will probably get you way ahead of your competitors, because many people are not doing this. This is still new. Even though since 1999 people have been really looking at this whole permission marketing and exchanging your email address for a download, that's around the time that it came in. Here in 2014, still not that many people are actually putting that on their website, especially if they're providing a product or service in their small business. They don't automatically think of information marketing. So putting fact sheets, putting a blog on your site, putting videos on your site that are educational to your customers or potential customers, can really set you apart from, the person that's a couple of shops down from you in the high street. So don't think it's just, online businesses that can use information marketing. Absolutely everybody can use it, whether it's a product, service, software, whatever it is. So yeah, case studies are good. You could give added value training, so it could be training ancillary to what you do. If you are a interior designer, for example, maybe you could give some documentaries on famous designers, or maybe you could give some training on how to match colors. Especially in service businesses, whether it be graphic designers or interior designers or website designers. People come to those sort of services not really having a clear idea about what they want. So somebody might come to an interior designer and think, well, I've seen something on the TV, but I'm not really sure what colours go together, or what really I'm looking for. Am I looking for a Victorian style, a 1930s style? So giving them some sort of education will actually help customers come to you with a better understanding of how you can help them. So perhaps you could give a style guide of what colours go together, and they would come to you and say, well, I like the browns because I want to design my room for the autumn season, etc. And they say, I like these types of colours that you showed on your website. I saw this video that showed you how the browns and the greens and the clarets went together, and I really like that combination of colours. So then it makes your job easier to serve them, because they've already got some sort of education on the service you're going to provide, and then you can get straight into, okay, how can we customize that and provide the best value to them. So a simple ebook for an interior designer with a color chart that they can download will be super useful, right? So yeah, think about useful advice that will answer the customer's question and questions that they have when they come to your business, and just go through perhaps some of your previous customers and see what questions they've had before, and think about how you could build some content around that on your website. Perhaps even just starting simply by adding a blog and putting up some blog posts. As simple as that. If you're a plumber, something as simple as a plumber. Every day, people will need plumbers. And what's the question that people will probably ask most of the time? What do I do if I've got a leak? What's the first thing I do? Of course, the first thing you do is call a plumber, right? But in the meantime, how do you deal with that? So maybe you can put a fact sheet up or a blog post up, so that when people are looking for that, what's the first thing I should do when I have a leak in my radiator, for example, or something like that. And you can be very specific. If you write lots of different content, you can be very, very specific about what happens if I have a leak in my radiator. What happens if I get a burst pipe in the winter? What should I do to prevent burst pipes? These sort of things, whatever questions that people are looking for, it'll help you with your search engine optimization as well, because Google and Bing and all the other search engines just love content that answers questions. So if you're putting blog posts out there that are publicly available with some of these this information on it, then you'll rank better than some of the other plumbers in the area, right? So so if you're a mechanic, maybe there's 10 things you should check before you go on a long journey. That'll be a great fact sheet for a mechanic. If you have a series of articles about how to keep your car in tip-top conditions over the year, when it comes to doing the MOT, well, if your brand has been consistently in front of them with this content that they're downloading, and you're the go-to person with this car care information, when it comes around to the MOT, you can put an offer on the bottom of these ebooks that, 10% off your next MOT or service, and people will trust you and see that you've added value to them, and they're more than likely to be the first person you're the first person that they'll come to. So it really does add value. If you're a website designer, perhaps you could put on things like the top 10 website designs for small business. Again, going back to that interior design, designers are very much backwards and forwards as to what the client wants. And I think one of the biggest things about designers is that they get frustrated with clients not knowing what they want. So content and information marketing is a great way to frame specific sets of scenarios for your customers, so that they come to you educated and ready to go. Don't forget to use opt-in forms as well on your website. So if you're putting out blog posts, then clearly they're going to be public blog posts that anybody can read, and they're great ways to drive traffic to your website. But if you have something bigger, like an ebook or a video, perhaps you can put that behind an opt-in form, so that people have to give you their email address to access it. And that helps grow your list of subscribers, helps grow your list, and then you can keep in contact with them every time you release a new ebook, or if you release a new blog post. Perhaps you can send a newsletter every week to keep them informed and keep in contact with them. So that builds a relationship too. So information marketing is a great way to build that connection to your customer over a period of time as well. So, and there's plenty of software out there that can do that. You can use something like your mailing list provider or MailChimp. Both of those are great mailing list programs which provide a simple piece of code that you copy and paste, and it just inserts a form into your website. It's very simple. Copy that, paste it into your website. You can do that on WordPress, or you can do it just on the simple HTML site, whichever site you have, MailChimp or yourmailinglistprovider.com. Just provide that copy and paste code. Very simple to do. And you'll build your list and keep in contact with them, and that drives future revenue, and it also keeps people connected. So which of those top tips that we've given you today you're going to take away and use this week for your business to help grow it online? Do let us know in the comments below. Just leave us a comment. Tell us if anything on this video has really helped you this week. And don't forget, we always want to hear your questions too. So if you've got an idea for something you're struggling with in digital marketing for your small business, then leave your question below in the comments. We have to answer them. We'll give you a shout out on the next video, and just keep those questions coming. This video is designed to help you understand digital marketing better for your small business, and we want to make sure that we're constantly delivering that value to you, so we're always pleased to hear from you. Don't forget, you can sign up for our free Twitter ebook series as well. That's just below this video. Just pop your email address in and we'll send that ebook straight to your email address, and you can get started on Twitter today, delivering value to followers there and growing your social media list as well. So lots of great stuff here. Don't forget, leave us a comment, follow us on social media, and learn how to grow your business online. So this is Simon Denant, founder of New Rise Digital, saying we'll see you next week. Go take some action this week with some of those top tips we've given you today, and let us know how you get on. See you very soon.